Extravaganza for the spring in Springfield, Ohio. And the sun is coming up. We're here bright and early. I can't wait to see what I find. I definitely want to look for things for my Etsy shop, so that's on the agenda today. Of course, you know, collecting for myself is always on the agenda, but we do have a goal. We're gonna be trying to be thrifty and find some good deals. Look at this painting. This is $120. It's aged in all the right ways. It looks unfinished up here, but I think that kind of adds to the charm. And look at these lamps. These are lovely. These are $350. We have some very aged Florentine trays. And a lovely chalkware half doll. This is made in Germany. I don't know how much she is, but I have a few of these. Everything in here I love. This is my kind of booth, you guys. Very cool. Little dolls. Look at her. How much is she? She's $120. This is beautiful too. That's $89. That's gorgeous. I'm bringing home a friend. Now we're meeting up with Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. I just put that big old rabbit in the car. I'm having a good time already. It's still morning. There are a lot of hours in the day to keep shopping. So here, I'm waiting by the ice cream cone. And I'm supposed to stand still. That's what you do when you want someone to find you. Stop moving. So that's what I'm doing. And I think my hat will help. There she is with her camera. This is what we do here in YouTube land. Hey, Katie!
It's Heather!
Hi! How are you?
I've
already bought stuff. Have you bought stuff?
Me too. Advertising, you know?
Yeah, you gotta do what you love. Oh, wait.
Wait.
We found Katie. And Cyndi from Mimi's Treasure Cottage is going to meet us. So we're going to have a shopping group of 3, at least for a little while. All right, so Katie's showing me one of her spoils already from the flea market. It's a tobacco tin in impeccable shape.
Yes, and this is a lunchbox tin. So they call it a lunchbox tin because after the tobacco was used, a lot of parents would send their kids to school with their lunches in it because it had a handle and it opened up. Of course, they could take their lunches in it too. But this is an incredibly rare tin, and I picked this up from George Higbee's buddy, Dave, who I love. I've met before in Mount Dora, and he gave me a killer deal. And let me show you something else really cool. Hang on. I think Heather is going to love this.
Does it have a lady on it? Oh, it does!
With a moon.
And a moon!
And
oh
look at the hand.
I love that.
So I had to get her. And
I love it.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's one more little goodie in here that I couldn't resist. Look at the fish.
Wow.
In immaculate condition too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm happy with my little treasures.
Okay, so Cyndi's here. And we're all trying to film our greeting. So here she comes.
Look who it is!
Hey, Cyndi.
It's Cyndi.
Representing with her sweatshirt. There's her channel.
Mimi's Treasure.
You got 5 Christmas elves for $10 a piece.
$10 a piece.
What?
And she goes, do you like those old Christmas elves? And I said, yes. And she goes, well, they're kind of high. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm thinking 25.
Yeah.
$10. $10
Wow. That's
yep,
awesome.
I bought them all.
Look at that cabinet. With the green in the interior, it just looks amazing. We have a rack display right here. It's $150, and Cyndi is tapping this like she is highly interested.
I have nowhere to put it, but $150.
Yeah, yeah. So Katie already got a big display board.
A giant thing.
Decorative.
It's gonna go in my office.
It's perfect for you. Look at these huge wine jugs. $2.49. Those are awesome for home decor. I'm having fun hunting here with Cyndi and Katie. Cruising down the aisles. I'm trying hard to avoid looking at those baskets. Bottles of every size, shape, color. If you want to decorate with bottles, this is your booth. These big green ones are $24. She's $125. She's a lamp. I don't know if she works, but she is stunning. I'm finding a gorgeous 1920s Art Deco lamp.
Oh,
I love her.
I love her.
She's gorgeous.
She is amazing, y'all.
Yeah, decorative base. Kind of that like Trojan style dress.
I love her.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful brass bed. I had to share. Looks like it's $600. Do you see the details here? They look like they are monkeys, and it's awesome. Katie's going nuts over this Crescent Tools carousel display. She's drooling, you guys. It's on its own stand. She loves it. Look at the beautiful color on this tin. Let me put it out in the light. It's a really pretty sage green. And it's a really nice big size. It's a 10-pounder. There is, it's $85. I found a really nice box. Elite Cleaned Currants. It's $12. Beautiful Victorian graphics on it. So I think I'm going to take this home. Look, you guys, I ran into my friend Mary from Ancestral Beginnings and her sister Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
It's so fun to meet all my friends. So look, they've got a whole cart full of goodies that they got.
These little paper dolls. Oh, I love their outfits.
Oh,
It's gonna be fun to.
that's awesome, you guys. This
They're
is
gonna get
brand
pulled
new
out.
in the package, new
Yep.
in stock.
I'm gonna play with them.
Oh, that's awesome. I do not know if Katie saw this display. She's not with me anymore, but this is a wonderful piece of advertising. It's $6.95. It looks so great with all of the seed packets in there. That's an incredible display piece. Very impressive. Awesome in a shed or a sunroom. If you are a gardener, what an incredible collectible display piece. That's a showstopper. Oh, this is $8.50 and it was sourced in Georgetown, Pennsylvania. I love the look of it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
A Victorian sewing basket. That is different. Look at the beautiful lining. That's gorgeous. Notice these buttons in here in this tin. So we'll see how much these buttons are. There's these burgundy ones. Oh, these are cute. There. Look at these beautiful Fenton glass candlesticks. They're really luscious, rosy purple, kind of a lavender. I love these. The color is what drew me to them. But they are $35 for the pair, which probably is right on point. Okay, so I just am walking by this booth, and there is a mid-century globe on a maple stand. Check this out. What do you think of that? Look at this! It is $400. That's pretty cool. Home, even though there is still a lot of my road trip to watch and enjoy. I have several videos still in the lineup, but I did want to do a haul of what I picked up at Springfield because a lot of the things I wasn't able to get on video, especially when I'm searching for smaller items like jewelry. I really like to try to do it with two hands, digger items. I missed a lot, so you're gonna get to see a lot of things right now that I wasn't able to video. Where should we start? I think we'll start with the things that you already saw. So quickly, you saw Mr. Rabbit. He's tall, he's wonderful. He needs a little bit of love on his ear, but I found him irresistible. My daughter happens to be nicknamed Bunny ever since she was very young. So bunnies are a favorite here at our household. And what else did you guys already see? You guys did also already see this micro beaded purse, which I wasn't going to buy, but when I saw in the same booth this clock, that's when I put the camera down. So you didn't see me picking this up. Cyndi was with me though at Mimi's Treasure Cottage. This is a clock that I have seen online. I absolutely have loved this design for many years, and I finally found one in the wild. The fireplace lights up and it's supposed to turn, so you're supposed to see movement. Now the turning mechanism isn't working right now, but I'm hoping that Mr. Agenda is going to be able to fix that for me, but it does light up. And it's just such a charming little clock. This is one of those things where you see it, you've thought about buying it online before, but then you've hemmed and hawed after the shipping, cost. Well, this was my chance, and it was marked at $45, which already was a good price, in my opinion, for this piece. But I decided, okay, I'm gonna see if I can bundle the clock with the purse. And so the purse was marked $35. This was $45, so $80 was the ask, and then I was able to get the two pieces for $60. So the way I'm breaking it down is $35 for the clock, $25 for the purse, which for me, I thought was a great deal. Now, I should have inspected the purse a little more carefully, but these were hot. Between the metal and the glass, these were burning hot. And the design is just beautiful. The color is like silvery and gold, which I love silver and gold, especially at Christmas time. But there is a lot of wear that I wasn't able to see except for this, but you can see this one pretty easily. So there is some wear on it, but still $25. It has a French label on the interior. Just a beautiful little piece. Now, I was thinking I could put this on my Etsy shop, but with the wear and the damage, I'm not sure if I will. This might be something either I just decide to keep, or I might decide to bring to a sale. Unfortunately though, I don't think many people are gonna be, clamoring to pay $50 for this. So this is something that's probably just gonna go in my personal collection for me. All right, so the other things that you saw in the video was the trophy. Now, again, this is another item that was a gift to myself. And to be quite honest, you can't find these for $10 and $20 anymore, especially like these three-handled ones, or ones with like special detail here on the edges. I really like details like that. And I thought it was really fun that this is a chicken cup. So it says cockerel and pullet as the category for best Houden, cock, and hen under the cockerel and pullet category. So this is actually something that could be adorable even in a kitchen with some chicken photos or little, hen on nests or any sort of chicken decor in your kitchen. This probably for me is going to go with my other trophy. This is the sort of thing that I wanted to find, that I was hoping to find at a bigger flea market like the Springfield Extravaganza. I think, oh no, the buttons. You saw me look through the buttons. Now, the whole tin was $18. I could have probably picked it up for $15, but I wasn't really interested in all of those excess buttons. I pretty much just get attracted to the more decorative ones. So you saw me pick up these pretty ones, and I know the clicking is gonna be loud, but I got the ones with some rhinestones, and then I got a few more little ones. I found a couple more with rhinestones. There really weren't a lot. So I was able to snag these, and then this one is just an interesting design. No rhinestones, but a really pretty design. Those were $1.50. He said $2, but I offered him $1.50 and he took it. So that was great. I'm glad I didn't decide to take a lot of buttons I really didn't need. All right, so that is everything you saw on video. Now we need to look at all the stuff you didn't get to see. Oh no, there's one more thing that I know you saw. Okay, one more thing that you guys saw on video, and that was the uranium glass brooch. This really stood out. Before I was even able to test it, I loved the emerald cut baguettes. There's something about an emerald cut that I think is very classy. And so I loved the design on this already. And then when I tested it with my black light, that was the clincher. So it was marked 25. I offered him 20. He didn't see me do the test. I don't know if he knows that this glowed, but I consider this a win. Now, there is some darkening on a few of the rhinestones, but you can see in the light that it's not super obvious. It's a little more obvious if you're just looking at it in natural light. But for the most part, it's a great little showpiece. So this will probably be saved for a live sale in the future. And then I did also get some other jewelry that I did not film. In a different booth, I picked up these two. These are riveted pieces, and they really match as far as color. So I don't know if these came as a set together. They're very different designs, but the colors are both, it's the same color, really kind of deep violet, really, really pretty. And there's riveting all over this piece. The Aurora Borealis, everything on it is gorgeous. And the same on this one. Beautiful, deep violet, and then Aurora Borealis. And again, riveted on the back of this one as well. So I don't know if this was something where they came as a set or I just lucked out, but these were $30. And so the way I'm going to break it down is I will probably not sell these together. I will sell them separately. And so I'm going to cost average, like this is 10 and this has 20, just because of the size on this one. So these again are going to come to a live sale. And then I also got another rhinestone brooch, which was signed. And this I bundled with some buckles, which I'll show you next. This is a signed Hattie Carnegie, which is a great name in costume jewelry. It's very desirable and collectible. It is marked here on the back. You probably can't see it. The tag says $27.50, but this was bundled with some buckles, and I am cost averaging this out to $20 for this item as well. So now I'll show you the buckles that I had bundled with it. There were 2 belt buckles and then some shoe buckles. So this gorgeous one, I loved this one. And then I also did decide to grab this because these sort of Victorian and Edwardian buckles, I don't see all the time. This is the kind of thing that I was looking for, that I wanted to find. And then also in that booth was some steel cut shoe buckles. And I do have a little collection of these steel cut buckles. There's something about them that I absolutely love. So this is gonna go in my collection. And so the total I was able to get for $80. So basically everything breaks down to $20 each. Now, am I gonna be able to get $40 out of this one? I'm not sure. I might just decide to keep this for my own collection. I was actually in my head thinking of buying this for Etsy, but we'll have to see, because this one I'm definitely keeping. This one I love so much I can't say goodbye to it. So again, sometimes when you pay up, you know, like $20 is a great price, but then when you're looking at it as an investment to flip, $40 might be a stretch. So I might just have to keep them all. All right. So there are some other items that I got in other booths. And I'm gonna start with the rosary. We're gonna go religious. I got a black faceted glass bead rosary with a nice brass cross. That was $7. And then I also got this. This was great, and I got this for $5. This cross pendant, and I loved the blue enamel on it. It has great dimension, very sizable, really big piece. It just needs to be put on a chain or a little ribbon, I think would be really pretty. So this one I will probably put in my Etsy shop. This I think I will list for $20. So that's a wonderful item. In another booth, I found more buckles. So I was able to find this one. Now this I got at the price that I was looking for. This I got for $5. So if you compare this for $5 to this for $20, I paid too much really for this one. But I just don't find these on my own a whole lot. Had I seen these first, maybe I wouldn't have popped on the other buckles, but I was so excited to see them that I just didn't want to walk away. So I did find this at a different booth, and I was happy that I was able to pick that up for $5. And then even better at $5 was this buckle. This is a really pretty belt buckle that you have to attach to a sash, and then it just fastens up in front like that. So they would hook it through the loop. But look at the beautiful calla lilies. I just thought these were gorgeous. I don't know if this could be considered a mourning belt buckle, but I thought with the calla lilies, maybe. I also did take home a bunch of mother of pearl buckles. I found a few lots in different areas. I'm going to show you a photo of everything that I brought home in the mother of pearl category. I would say total I have invested about $20 to $25, to be honest, after all is said and done with all the different vendors. The larger buckles are the most valuable to me because these smaller ones really are, they're kind of a dime a dozen, really, but I love them. I really appreciate shells in general, and to have these fun little buckles from the bygone eras that we all love and romanticize about. This is the kind of collection that I enjoy encouraging and indulging in because it's very cost effective and they're just so pretty, and they're just wonderful little memories of the fashion styles back in the day. So I'm going to need a new box because my mother of pearl button box is full. So I'm going to need a new box to put all of my little buckles that I have collected. Also in that photo, you might have noticed this little violin pin. This was in the mix. All right, a couple more kind of jewelry slash, I'm gonna call like decorative accessory items. I have the cute little epaulets. The design is the same on these. I'm thinking these were meant to fashion on a collar or a shoulder. They are plastic, they're not glass, but they are sewn in this wonderful pattern. And this is more of a pastel color, and then these are orange. And because of the design, I'm sure you see it already with me. Don't these look like wings? So if you put a little doll in between these two little epaulets, then it could be a great display in a frame as little wings. It could be a little Halloween fairy for the orange, or a sweet little spring fairy with the pastel colors. All right, so those I got for $5 for the set. Might have been a lot, but that's not something you see every day. I mean, I can't get everything for $1 at these big extravaganzas as much as I want to. What did I get for $1? Well, a few trade cards. So I got this little fan, and I got this fan design, and then I got 2 Hoyt's German cologne. I really like this one with the cherubs on it. And all of these have their advertising. The only one that didn't have advertising on the back was this pretty hand image. So this one was blank on the front. It just says, order your Cole of Conover Brothers. Also for $1, I got these lotto cards. You might have seen these on the rack that Cyndi was looking at the beginning of my video. And I loved the green. They were 3 for $1, and I got 4 sets. So I got 12 total, so I spent $4 on the lotto cards. I thought they'd be really nice for Christmas as a possible bundle with ephemera, little ephemera packets, or I could use them as package toppers as well. Now, there were a few more things that you guys did see. You guys saw this in the video. I know you did. This was a celluloid Art Deco ring box that was marked 8, but could let me have it for 5. Wonderful little price. For any sort of decorative display piece that is from the 20s and 30s, I thought this was wonderful. Love the blue. Perfect for a ring display, or even an ephemera display, whatever you want. But these little boxes are collectible, and I love them. Now, am I going to start a ring box collection? I could, because I have 2 of them now. I found another one at Springfield. So you saw me show you guys this one on video, but this one I did not get to film. This one is the more common, where it has the rounded edge and just a simple hinge back. These are wonderful for display as well. And this one was marked 15, but I did pick this up for a little over 10. I offered her 10, and she was like, how many dollars you got in your wallet? So I had to scrounge together another $1 or 2. So I think I paid $12 for this little ring box, to be truthful. But these, I have consciously made a choice. I'm not having a ring box collection, which means I can go ahead and sell these. So these will probably go in my Etsy shop. I think that'd be the best spot for them. And I will sell those separately, probably in the $20 to $30 range, somewhere in there. All right, so what else did I get that you saw? Because I forgot some things. This, you guys saw me pick up these. You saw it already. It's beautiful. The reason I wanted to show this to you is because it's the same place I got the hairnet envelope. And so I bought this for 10. This was marked 12, but I picked it up for 10, and then he gave me this for free. So that was how this became a free item. This is a beautiful piece to frame, and that's what I think I would like to do with it. I could sell it, but I really love this. This could be a very common piece of ephemera, but I hadn't seen it before. I'm so glad he threw this in with my box, because I really want to frame this. I think it's beautiful. Now, why did I buy this? I think I was influenced by my friend Susan, the old so-and-so, because I was really enjoying her kitchen, looking at all of her vintage boxes that she has in her hutch. And I thought, oh, this is a great little display piece, but in slightly a more Victorian era style. And I just thought it was gorgeous. I love the imagery. I love the typography. So, and the gold, I don't know if you, yeah, you can tell. It's got the gold foil on there. It's just so pretty. I could put it out for 4th of July. I could keep it up in my kitchen all year long. It's something I've never seen before again. And so I paid $10 for it. Is that a lot? Probably. But I wanted it. I forgot to show you this little buckle. This one is smaller. I loved the blue glass. Any sort of decorative buckle from the Victorian to the 1920s I'm a sucker for it. I love these. This could be a great little book belt that I've shown you, I think in my most recent decorating ideas video that I did to music. So I did pick up a few Christmas items, not a lot, but I did get this very faded old pixie elf. Not in the best shape, but sometimes the faded is just the right look for certain styles of decor. So I will be putting this up for sale, maybe at a live sale, possibly. And then if it doesn't sell, I'll see if it'll go in my Etsy shop, probably. This I paid, I think it was around $8 for this little guy. And then I found this pillow. And I really like these. A lot of these pillows from the 70s and 80s where it was just a printed pattern that you sewed up. There's something about it. And I loved the look on this Santa's face. So I picked this up again for an item to bring to a Christmas sale this year, I think. Unless somebody decides to reach out and say, I need it right now. I think I'll save him for a Christmas sale in the future. Oh, and I think I picked him up for only like $3 or $4. This one's great because it's really clean. A lot of times at these flea markets, they're selling some really stained stuff, kind of like this elf. Look at this. This is a linen meant to be a pillow. You can see that it has the other side. So I definitely think this was intended to be a pillow. I think it's very entertaining for all those people who own a parrot. I feel like parrot items are definitely collectible and a good pickup. So this I got for, I think it was in a bin marked at $5, but I probably picked it up for a little bit less than that. Let's just say $3. And then also the knitted handmade category, I did pick up these little knitted baby onesies because I thought they were so cute. Again, I'm sure I was influenced by Susan and her child's room with all those clothes hanging on the rack on the wall. It just looks so charming. And so when I saw these hand knitted little onesies with the little buttons, I think on a little hanger, adorable. So I got both of these as a bundle, probably, I'm gonna guess, again, I know I didn't pay a ton or I wouldn't have gotten them. So I'm sure I probably paid $2 to $3 each. There was also a vendor that had a lot of the vintage bride and groom sets, all for $5 each. I was able to get this one for $4, and I really liked the more peachy colors in it. June is a great time to sell these. I think I will bring this to a live sale. These are so charming to put with the old photos of your parents' wedding. They just add something to them, and why not put photos like that out, make it a little display. You don't have to put it out all year. It's a fun display for a month to acknowledge the time where your parents got together, even if they didn't stay together. I did also find a jewelry casket there. Now, I saw another one that was huge that I was very interested in, but it was $165. I mean, it was big. It was one of those really big, long, rectangular ones. I was very tempted, but the price was too much. So I did decide to go ahead and pop on the smaller one. And this was marked $25, but they went ahead and gave it to me for $20, which is a perfectly reasonable price. It's not amazing, but this is a wonderful item that I can put some treasures inside, make it a little mystery jewelry casket, and put it on a live sale. And I think that would be a really fun item to offer. And something else that I'm really excited that I got in the handmade category were some paper dolls. And I know dolls aren't everybody's cup of tea, but these are really special because they are hand drawn and hand painted. I think maybe with some watercolor or ink, but this is not printed, you guys. Somebody drew this and they drew it on the back. Same with her hands. Her hands and her little feet. You can see they drew the shoes on the back. Amazing. And this came with a little dress. So when they made these were designed to put on clothes. So that's why they stopped the painting here and they just kept it regular cardboard, because these were always meant to be just larger paper dolls. And this one did come with a little dress. I think it's just wonderful. Look, I mean, look at the back of her hand. All hand drawn. Just a wonderful little piece. This is the kind of piece that I was hoping to find going to the Springfield Antique Show. Something unique, special items you definitely don't see every day, or I sure don't. And this came in its original, I think, booth package, marked $85. So I don't know when this was acquired for the Extravaganza. I only got them for $10. So I'm sure that the booth owner at the Extravaganza probably got these in an auction lot box or something. But I was very pleased to find it, and I got two. So I got two for $10 each. And this one's a little smaller. Again, all hand painted, hand drawn. What's really fun about this one is you can see the cereal box. So they just used regular cereal boxes to make this. I don't know if a mother made it for her daughter or what, but look at the beautiful drawing. I just think the detail, I mean, all the curls, really, really sweet. A lot of love went into these. So I think I'm going to keep at least one of them and then sell the other one. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one for me because I just think they're so cool. I have a great appreciation for this. This one did not come with any clothes, so this one needs clothes for it. Definitely unique. Definitely the kind of thing that I was happy to find. I wish I found more unique items like this at the show. So what to do with these? Do I keep one and sell one? Do I sell both? Let me know your thoughts. This one had a price of $35 on it. Again, for me, he was asking $10 each, and I paid it. I was very happy to pay the $10 each on these. I didn't even try to get them for less. So I probably should have, but I didn't. I was so excited when I saw them. I just handed over the 20 bucks for both dolls and said, thank you so much, and ran away, skipping. All right, we are getting close to the end, and I realized that I really didn't bring a lot home. I think it's a nice haul, but I didn't bring a ton home. I was expecting to get more. So next on the list is a little figurine. I did not buy a lot of figurines, and this little gal stood out. She's a little majorette. I don't know who made her. She has a patent number on the bottom, or maybe an item number on the bottom. I'm guessing probably a 1950s to 60s, made in Japan. She has really sweet eye and mouth painting, very delicate, which makes me think that it's possibly a Lefton or a Nesco, maybe, Napco, one of those. I don't think it's a Joseph Originals. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. And I can't make out, there's like a stamp right there on the corner. She wasn't cheap. I paid $8 for her. I will either bring her to a live sale or put her on Etsy. This is not something that I plan on keeping for myself. So I just need to decide how I'm going to find her a home. But she's precious. Okay, we're at the last item that I brought home from the Springfield flea market. And that was this glorious photo album. Probably dates from the mid 19th century to the latter 19th century. It still has its buckles. I love the leather embossed details on these. For now, this piece is going to stay with me. This was the first one I bought on my road trip. And by the end of the road trip, you'll see that I end up getting two more. This one was the best price though. This one was only 20 bucks. Awesome. I wish they all had been 20 bucks, but alas, I paid a lot for the one I found in Elkhorn. I just don't find them a lot, so when I get my hands on one, I get super excited. So this one is about half full with pictures. You can see that's empty, and then we start some photos. You know, the photos just add to the character. They add to the story of the album itself. And then the rest of them kind of have this peach paper, filler paper that I don't know if someone just inserted it in there themselves or what they did, but I really love the exterior, to be honest. I don't need these to be full. I know they're more valuable the more full they are. I just love the look of an antique leather embossed book, whether it is a Bible or an album or just a wonderful work of literature. So I now have a collection, and eventually when I do another decorating video, after I get through all of these road trip videos, we're gonna go back to some decorating. So that'll be fun. Then I will show you all of the albums and how they look together. Well, for those of you that stayed to the end of this haul, thanks for watching all the way through. I hope you enjoyed the footage that I got at the market and enjoyed some of the things that I bought. Now, I do have some feelings about my experience at some of these larger flea markets, about the prices, about whether it really is worth doing all the travel to go to a market like this. And I'm gonna discuss it on my chat show on Monday with Angela. It's Brocante and Bergamot, if you have not tuned in. If you find this video late and you want to see what I thought, then you just need to go into my video history, look under lives, and find the episode 53, because that's when I'm going to be discussing my regrets, my thoughts, my feelings, all the dish. It has been really nice to read all of your comments that you are enjoying following along on my road trip adventure. So thank you for leaving me a comment, for watching, and I'm so glad that most of you are enjoying this little series that I'm doing. So that's going to wrap it up. That was Springfield. So until I see you at my live chat or on the next video, take care of yourselves and bye for now. Whoa! Holy crap, that's gonna burn my fingers off.
Those are hot.
They're freaking hot.
Yes, they are.
Oh!
Oh, look at it! Look at it, Misty!
Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss.
Oh my, look, she's like terrified. I'm crying because I'm so happy.
I told her you would cry. Was it once a